Hello and welcome to more Sonic 06! So before we get into things, I want to point out just a couple things that people have informed me of in the comments. First off, the test of love we did last time. It turns out all that was is we had to pick between Elise and Amy. And I would have picked between Amy even if I knew Elise was an option, so that turned out perfectly fine. And second, someone said that you can use the D-pad to actually change your gem color. You can see at the bottom right how I'm changing between like a... I don't even know what that color was. Red, green, and blue maybe? And you can use... what button? I don't know what button they said to actually use it. Apparently it's that one. You press right trigger and there you go. There's my tornado, for example. And here's my mach speed. I can go super fast. So if I ever want to go super Sonic fast, then I guess blue gem is how I do it. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab onto this eagle if we can. And let's see if this will take us back up towards that stage over here. I think this is the 8th stage out of 9, so we're pretty much... almost at the end of the game. The next episode might be the finale. What's up, Tails? Let's go right inside here. And this is... a stage that's not going to give us the name. That was a really short loading screen, alright. Probably because cutscenes. I kind of want to try out that tornado technique. If we have some combat right here, that is definitely what I'm going to be using. Or Silver can just come in and ruin everything for us. The one time I actually wanted to try out some things with the combat, the game doesn't let me. Gosh dang it. What are you doing here, Silver?
You look like you're in a hurry. So,
A little bit.
What's going on?
I'm kind of Sonic the Fast Hedgehog. I'm always in a hurry.
Circumstances have changed.
Are we going to team up now?
I need to rescue the princess.
Well, I'm trying to rescue her as well, so I guess we're going to team up here. Nice. I guess if you're playing through Silver's story, this is where things would come together. And we're going to Kingdom Valley. Follow the egg carrier is our goal. And guys, before I started the episode, I was at the episode select screen, and it turns out we are 81% through the game. And we were only 73% last episode, so we're going through like 8 to 10% per episode, it seems. A little bit less on the ones where we did side quests, but I've got a strong feeling next episode will be the finale. But let's go and fight these enemies. Let me equip my green gem so I can try and use that tornado technique. I'll just get right in between all of them. Nice! That actually works out really well. I don't know if there's any downside to using it, like does it cost any kind of power, or can we just use it as much as we want? If we can just spam that, that's kind of awesome, actually. Although I feel the need to use the blue gem here. I can't really change it while I'm running for some reason. Here we go, blue gem, now I can go super fast. And I guess I'll have to get used to switching between gems, because at first I thought it would be like you press right to choose this gem, press down to choose another one. You know, I thought that each direction on the D-pad would have a different gem. But it turns out, you just press to the right to cycle through them. Not sure what that was saying. I guess it's just saying hit... Whoa! Hit that and it spawns a bit of wind for us here. Let me just not get hit by these guys. Let's go for the rainbow. Oh, get those rings. Okay. That was one of the weirdest sounds I've probably made throughout this entire series. Do a homing attack. Well, that worked out fantastic. I am very glad we at least got a checkpoint right here. Do I do it at the rope itself? Okay, for some reason I thought I had to do it at the green gems again. Let's go up here. Okay. That wasn't too bad, I guess. That was my fault. I should have paid more attention to what the game was telling me to do. And this will send me up towards that rope. Come on. Can I just go for the bumper? Yeah, I can. Nice. So I don't even have to bother with those stinking ropes. These guys I'm just going to skip right past. I will put on my green gem just in case. And I guess I'll use it here as well. Another checkpoint. This stage has a lot of checkpoints, which I'm a fan of because you never know when you're just going to randomly die in this game. But I guess I didn't die here. I thought I would. Okay. There's only been, I think, one stage that's had it where if we fall off one of those sidewalls, we actually die. I think it was the fire stage. The other ones have always had, like, safety nets, basically. You fall down and you can still keep going. And here we can jump on this eagle, maybe? Come on. There we go. And let's see where this guy takes us. This stage kind of reminds me of the Radical Train stage, just without the train. They have a similar feel to them to me. Oh, I missed the ring there. But let's just go ahead and use my tornado. This attack seems kind of overpowered. I guess it only does 1 damage, though, but still, it just hits such a wide area. And I can just use it over and over. But they did hit me while I was using it, so maybe it's not super overpowered. Oh, what the... I guess there was a bumper there. I didn't even see that. So these guys seem to have a lot of HP. I'll probably have to use my tornado quite a lot to actually take them down. So maybe against enemies like this that have a bunch of health, it's not actually a very good attack. I mean, it is taking them down just fine, but it's just taking a long time to do it. Oh well, let's just go hit this. That'll open up the wind path for us. That actually drags us along pretty fast. I like that. There we go. And we've got a big guy here. Let's just use homing attacks on him. Or I can even use my down attack. That seems pretty good. Got that. We're just doing a lot of the same stuff here. Just hitting switches, opening up wind tunnels, and moving on. And I guess I'll take this time, guys, to ask, what game do you guys want me to play between this and Shadow's episode? Because I'm gonna, as I said last time, I'm gonna be playing a separate game in between the two playthroughs. Because I think it'd just be good to have that amount of variety. And the reason I'm asking now instead of on the finale like I normally would is that just in case it's a game that I have to buy, I want to have give it time to actually get here instead of waiting to the finale, you know? Because I don't have that many games on hand right now that I really feel like playing. But if you guys post something that you want to see that I happen to have, maybe I'd consider it, you know? So just post what you guys would want to see, and we'll see if it happens. Let's see where this eagle's going to drop us off. Okay. Right here next to silver. Oh no, we're going to play as silver. So I guess we have to press the right trigger near an object and press X to throw it. So I guess this is a precursor to what we're going to have to experience if we play Silver's story. Let's just see what this says. Oh, okay, he can use his powers to like bend open bars and stuff. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Can I jump over this fence? That I can, but I don't exactly want to. Gosh dang it. Why did I think that was a good idea? Alright, so I guess I'm actually going to go this way. And I got this Peter Pan ability right here, which is awesome. Gosh dang, flying up in here, bro. Yeah, I can press and hold A to levitate. Move around in the air. Where am I trying to get to, though? That's the question. I don't see anywhere to really fly towards. Unless I want to go over that way. Maybe if I get back up here? I don't know. No, that doesn't seem right. Will these boxes float? I can't tell, really. That box is going crazy back there. No, it looks like they respawn. Oh, what if I throw the box at the tower? Will that break it? Let's see if that'll actually work. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we had to throw the box at the tower. That is... I'm surprised to figure that out. I feel like that is completely cryptic, but whatever. Let's see if we can fly across this gap here. And we got it! I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of being B Mario from Mario Galaxy, but just you fly a lot faster. I don't know why, but it feels very similar. I guess this levitate doesn't exactly go up, though. It's more of a just go forward type thing. I can't use my abilities directly on these enemies, so I have to probably either grab their missiles or find a box to use, or just completely skip them. I'll do that. I like option number B. Alright, so up here we have a bunch of boxes. We'll probably have to use those. Yeah, let's fight these guys. I keep forgetting you have to press X to throw it. I keep pressing the right trigger. And they've dropped a bunch of spike balls. I can actually pick those up, too. Nice. So let's throw that at him. Get these. Keep throwing them. One of those boxes, I think, was explosive. Nice. When you use your psychokinesis, blah, blah. Okay, use it on the green areas. And something did happen. We made a tower of boxes, which I can use as platforms. Hopefully they don't go back down while I'm jumping on them. And made it. Okay. Oh, silver medal. Silver medal. No, I didn't have enough power. I don't have my tornado ability right here, so this is not good. Can I grab their missiles? Yeah, okay. Let's throw that. I don't even know if that's a missile. I just like grabbed the bullet out of their hands. That worked pretty well. Let's see. Got it. I just got to keep grabbing more of them. It looks like I do have to fight all the enemies here. And, man, it kind of makes the game lag a little bit when I do that, though. But there we go. They're all dead. And we got big butt heads. Thankfully, we have some boxes to work with here, and I just broke one of them. And we grab his missiles as well. Man, it's so hard to grab them without getting hit. Looks like I did manage to get 2 of them there, though. All right, let's move on. So give me your first impressions, guys. If this is your first time seeing anyone play as Silver, how do you think he is so far? Do you think he's cool? Do you think he's kind of lame? Do you think it'd be worth actually playing through Silver's story? I mean, I'm going to. I've already confirmed that I will be playing through his story, but I can't tell if it's going to be an interesting one quite yet. I do think his powers seem like they have a lot of potential. Being able to grab things out of the air and use things to like bend bars and stuff, it seems cool, but who knows if they actually make good use of that to make interesting level design. And we're grabbing onto the eagle again. I have no idea why this eagle is cooperating with me, but I'll take it. Alright, eagle, drop us in! Right into a half pipe. We're gonna go skateboarding, guys. Oh, geez, we're just going to boost down the side of a building. I gotta say, this seems like the longest stage in the game so far. By far, I would say even. I've been on the stage for a while. I feel like this stage might even be like the whole episode. Let's just take down these guys. And that opens the door. Nice. Oh my gosh, whenever there's a bunch of rubble and stuff and you push it around, it makes the game lag pretty bad. Alright, that guy. Man, we're just doing more of the same. More hit this, open up a wind tunnel, kill more enemies. So the stage, while it is long, it is definitely quite repetitive. There's not a lot of variety to it. But the one plus side I will say about this stage is, as I mentioned before, lots of checkpoints. And I think I'm just going to jump right off here and go directly to the checkpoint. There we go. Yeah, 7 minutes and 38 seconds already on this stage, not including the time I spent dead. So a very long one indeed. Let's get that. Let me re-equip my mach speed, just in case I want to do the fast. Maybe I don't want mach speed, actually. Let's go with the green one. I'll just keep that on. I don't really see much of a use for the red one, which I think is slow motion, so... that sounds kind of lame to me. Maybe it'd be good if you're trying to really precisely hit an enemy or something, but... other than that, it doesn't seem too useful. The game slows down enough on its own. Alright. Let's just do a slide here. Is that guy dead? No, I guess I gotta mash him. So you have to hit them to make their little dingle-dong pop out, and then you hit them once it's down. There we go. Boom! This is one of the only stages that I can think of that's actually had required combat sections. I don't know if this particular section was required, but a lot of the times in this stage we have had to fight things to open up doors and stuff, so... Some of the only stage required combat in the stage. I want to go over that way. Alright. That was kind of clunky, but I'll take it. Get the one up. Nice. Where are we going? I guess I'm going to that rope. Maybe I'm trying to get to the stained glass. Oh yeah, definitely. Boom! We just had to use the light dash to get across there. And 8 minutes 58 seconds already on the stage. I just missed a silver medal back there. If I can beat this stage in under 10 minutes, I will be very happy. And I guess it makes sense to have a long stage near the end. I don't think this is the last stage. I'm guessing there's one more, because I'm pretty sure there was meant to be 9 acts, and I think this is number 8. Unless Wave Ocean as Tails counted as a full act, which I don't think it did. If it did, then this is the last stage, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Alright, let's just keep jumping right into the stained glass again. Alright, this seems like a pretty good situation for the tornado, so let's go ahead and use that. I just made some things explode. I don't know how I managed that. Oh, I guess they dropped some bombs there. Didn't manage to kill all of them with that, but got quite a few. Maybe I didn't actually. Maybe they just ran away. So let's just use the slide, I guess. Come on. Is that guy dead? No, he's not. His color was different, so I couldn't tell if he was dead or if it was just a different enemy. The answer is it's a different enemy, so let's just mash him a bunch and go get this one as well. There we go. Let's move on. The end is not even in sight yet. Please don't have another mach speed section right now. Not that I've had really too much trouble about those. People have been saying the mach speed sections are supposed to be really hard, but all of the ones I've done so far, I've only died maybe once or twice. Maybe there was more on the flame one, I can't remember. Oh my gosh, the lag is getting insanely bad here. This has been probably the first section. Oh no! No, no! Alright, let's try this again. I was gonna say this is the first stage that has had significant lag. Some of them have had some minor stuff, but this is the only one that's been, like, really bad. And of course I died right before a checkpoint. But thankfully getting back here was not too difficult. A lot of the stuff that I played through up to that point was the game kind of playing itself. There was, like, a combat section and the game playing itself. Oh my gosh, the slow motion here is crazy. Can you imagine if I used my slow motion gem on top of this right now? There we go. That's me using my slow motion gem. That is... oh, that is just miserable. And it looks like these stairs are breaking themselves, so I gotta be fast. Okay, let's go up here. Can I mach speed along this? No. I can only mach speed on the ground, I think. Hooray! We just gotta sit here and watch the game play itself for a little bit. Where are we headed to? I guess right over to this castle. I could have jumped there to get that medal, but I didn't for some reason. More enemies! Let's just use the homing attack a bunch here. I actually found the tornado is not nearly as good as the homing attack. This crud just works out really well. Homing attack and then maybe do some of the downward strikes. I forget what that ability's called, but it seems really good. Hit that. More enemies. Oh gosh, the slow motion. Maybe in this situation with so many enemies, the tornado would be good. You know, let's try it. Let's just see how it does. I mean, it does 1 point of damage to a bunch of enemies, where the homing attack would do just 1 point of damage to one enemy, but I don't know, I just don't like it that much. It seems just kind of slow to me. Let's go up here, get these guys. I don't know how I'm going to get the ones out in the distance there. I definitely want to go get some rings before I get killed. Get that guy. Wait, do I even have to fight these? Let's just move on. Yeah, we can just go inside right here. Oh no, just as I was talking about it, we get into another Mach speed section. I'll try my best not to actually die on this one. If I can get a Mach speed section on my first try, then I will feel very proud of myself. And it's going to be especially difficult considering we have all these jumps, because jumping in Mach speed is not the easiest thing to do. Man, this is a really long stage. I got to admit, graphically, this stage is actually kind of cool. We're in like this giant water tunnel. Oh, crud, we're running on the side of a waterfall thing. Jeez, this is... Oh, okay, I really don't like running on the side of walls too much, but it didn't seem too bad there. Just gotta try to differentiate between boxes and booster pads. Are we gonna run on some water again? Ugh, okay. No checkpoints. I don't think they have any checkpoints on these type of sections, so I just gotta go through it. Not gonna deal with those enemies. I just want to dodge these giant columns of stone or whatever these are. Where am I going? Am I going down? Nope, apparently not. I could not tell where I had to go there. That doesn't even count as a death, guys. That does not count. I can't remember where exactly I died, so I guess I'm just gonna cut back right here. I guess that was my fault, guys. I should not have gone down right there. It's pretty obvious on a second look that I was supposed to go up. So that was just extremely poor decision making on my part. Assuming that I'm not back where I was, I'm pretty sure that I haven't done this part yet. Yeah, this is definitely new. Oh my gosh, so many pillars to dodge through. Doesn't seem too bad though. As long as you make minor adjustments, it seems fine. So once again, I did not make it through a Mach speed section without a death. Only one death though, so it wasn't too bad. But guys, that stage was long as butts. So I think that's going to be pretty much it for this episode, guys. I don't know if there's going to be any cutscenes afterwards. Let's go find out. Oh, we got some cutscenes. All right. Huh? I love the way Dr. Eggman types. It's ridiculous to me. There you go. Oh no! Why are you going to crash? This is not even Sonic's doing. I was not even anywhere near his ship. So this is just malfunctioning completely on its own for some reason. Unless Shadow or something is involved somehow, because I don't think Silver could make his way from wherever we were to here that quickly. So it's either the princess or maybe Shadow that did that. I don't know. Well, looks like he's going to crash into an extremely blurry pixelated sky. That is a very low quality texture. Oh my gosh. Alright, Sonic. Oh my goodness. Well, at least he's worried about the right things. He's worried about Elise and not about the ship crashing. You know, if I was him, I'd be like excited that the ship crashed because Dr. Eggman's dead, right? But no. It's too dramatic. Elise is dead.
Wait. There's still a way to change this.
Are they gonna do the whole time travel plot thing right now? They are gonna do the time travel. Oh no!
We'll be able to save her.
Of course. Or you could just go check if she's actually dead. I mean, it's kind of a video game. Unless a character is on screen confirmed dead, they are not dead. That is how anime, TV, anything works. If they are not confirmed dead on screen, they are not dead. Even if they jump out of a plane and explode or something, they are still not dead. Okay, so we're going back in time. Where did Silver get that Chaos Emerald? I did not even think about that. But we just opened up a warp gate here. And why did I just give up my Chaos Emerald?
Besides, you got somewhere to go, right?
Huh.
You.
The voice acting is pretty great.
And that in turn should change your future too.
Alright. And I like how that one girl's just chilling there. She doesn't have any input, she's just kind of standing there. I guess they didn't feel like paying a voice actor for her. More loading screens. We're back in time! To Soliana again! And it looks exactly like regular Soliana. So we probably only traveled back like a day or two. Or maybe just a few hours, who knows? Do we have to play through the whole game again? head for Dr. Eggman's secret base. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm sorry this one's a bit long. No one should have to watch that much Sonic 06. I feel really bad. But I'll see you guys next time, which will probably be the finale. Take care.